People, my name is Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I'm in a weird spot, and quite honestly, the internet's not very fast, and I'm gonna need. Hang on a minute. I'd rather do live streams since it's almost so difficult to upload a video right now. Give me just 1 second, guys. I know you guys are just jumped in the stream. Give me one split second, and I'll be with you. And that'll do it. All right, Militant Vegan. I'm so excited about you, my friend. You have no idea. Mr. Wolf, good to see you. Sonny the Beast. Ethan E-Dog Winger. Good to see you. Mr. Wolf. Yep, Milton Vegan was first. CYG, Virginia, good to see you. Scotch Sonnet, hi Darren. Good thing the lifeboat just docked, indeed. Van Rowe, honey, how's everybody going? Going great, thank you. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I'll be on for a little while. It may not be an hour. We're just going to take it a minute at a time and see. Got a day on set tomorrow, kind of an important day of filming tomorrow, and then again on Wednesday, and then done. I'm finished with this project, so it's kind of exciting. Andy Paul, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in from Great Britain. Mr. Ray Ray, good to see you. Bizzle, 636, thanks for being here. Thanks, positive, always. Good to see you. Chili Smacker, thanks for being here. The Puffinator, Living Chili Alert, thank you for being here. How was the flight? The flight, you know what? You guys want to hear what happened? I don't know if they would want me to say this. Here's what happened. I had flights that were already set, and in the very last second, the flights fell apart. And this is a scene that I have to be in. They can't do it without me. So I got to the airport. I'll show you. In fact, let me show you. Where's my jacket? It's right here. Give me 1 second. You guys will get a kick out of this. This has never happened to me before. I'm a peasant. I fly coach everywhere I fly. It's just the way it is. I don't feel right any other way. You guys. Group 1, first seat 1A. I was the first. They had to get me first class tickets because that was the only way they could get me there that short a notice. So I got to the airport and I was the first. I bet that one time in my life I was in first class. Seat was huge. I was the first person on. Put my stuff in. There was nobody on the plane. I sat down. When the plane stopped, door opened up. I just walked off. And there were 2 flights today. Both of them had to be first class. And I felt terrible that they had to drop that much money because I know in the last minute they spent a fortune on those. So the flights, Bizzle 636, were spectacular. And I'm not a legend. I don't think I'm a big deal, but I could get used to flying first class. I'll tell you that. I am the Noise Opera. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Dion Russell, good to see you. I'm jet lagging all over the place. I don't even know what my jet lag is supposed to be doing because I got home and so I've been in 3 different time zones. It's been crazy. Good to see you, Tim. Charlie Mullins, good to see you. So good to see you. Scooby the Budding Queen. People, you may not be an addict, but if you have an addict close to you, join Johnny's Bros channel too. Please do. It's a great channel. It's a channel about victory over addiction, and lives are being changed over there. It's pretty exciting. I'm so proud of my brother. He just said I watch his stream every time I can, and he said that he's going to vote for me for president, which is silly because it just offsets my vote because I'm voting for him. He'd be a guy, I'm telling you, that guy could run the country better than the clown that's in there now. Sorry, it's the truth. Sonny the Beast just bought 2 bags of that watermelon candy. Can't wait. You will like it. Darren, thank you for wishing all of us a fantastic day. That's really cool. You need to make a song of your people, a chili song. Tim, that's a good idea. I'm working on a whole bunch of songs right now. I'm not I can write lyrics, I can write music, but I can't write lyrics to my own music. I don't know why I can't. I struggle with that. Militant Vegan, I defer to you. I am a newbie, says Militant Vegan. Vegan is super proud of him, honestly. Can't wait to find out the secret project. Johnny, also, when are we going to see Johnny Jr. again? Johnny Jr. is a rock star. I'm so proud of him. He's doing great. He really, really is. Soon, hopefully. Soon, hopefully. I'm not exactly sure, though. And as far as the project, here's the thing, man. I signed an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. And if you read my contract with this company, if I break the NDA, listen, scary stuff. You don't want to do that. So, I mean, $500,000 fine for breaking the NDA? I think not. I'll let somebody else do that. Funny thing is, people have already done that. Word's out. People, listen, if you're in the right chili group, you know what the name of the show is, or was, because they changed it because somebody posted it. You know what platform it's going to be on. There's a lot. Some people talked and they shouldn't have, you know. I have not. I bet the project is going to be great. Getting the rest is always nice. Van Rowe Honey says, I got to take time to recover. Congrats again on everything. Thank you. It's been crazy, that's for sure. Does doing streams calm your nerves or make it worse? You know, it's really funny. Tommy and I are broken. We really are. The biggest fear in America, worse than going to the dentist, worse than taxes, worse than death, is public speaking. And ironically, that's where Tommy and I seem to be the most comfortable. I know it doesn't make any sense. So it's very, very good to me to do these. It's therapeutic and soothing. So no, it never stresses me out ever. But thank you for asking. Sergeant Dunn, beef jerky. I'm in Illinois. I wanted to meet you today. Oh, it would have been fun. Last night, someone said, what's your favorite spicy jerky? You know what I said? I'm trying to get a hair off the screen. It's the line on the ceiling. Stupid of me. I said, Sergeant Dunn's beef jerky. I did. Jacob Dethridge, good to see you, bro. Thanks for being here. Son of the Beast. Oh, wow, you're in Illinois. Just come over to Michigan. I'm not in Illinois now. I'm in Iowa. I have a friend. I have a funny story to tell you about a friend named Lonnie. She worked for me. I worked at a dating service for a long time. I was a director of a dating service, for real. Not like a Match.com, but a high-end, super high-end one. And I was the director of the office. And this girl, Lonnie, she was from Iowa. And she told me that Iowa stood for idiots out walking around. Now, anybody in Iowa, don't be offended. That was a friend of mine named Lonnie. She was funny. It was Mother's Day, and I had a day off, and I got a day off, one day off a month. So this was my day off, and we had something called a same day. What that means is we started the day off, there wasn't an appointment. One of the callers set an appointment for the same day. That's what they refer to as the same day. So the salesperson called me and said, we don't have a salesperson, and I have an appointment. So I called Lonnie, and I said, Lonnie, you got to go in. And she said, I'm not going in. I said, it's Mother's Day. I have plans. I've had one day off this month. You're the sales manager. You're my sales manager. You're on the shift for this show. You have to be there. She goes, I'm not going in. I said, then you're fired. She goes, you serious? I said, as a heart attack, don't bother coming in. And I fired her. Because that's what happens. When you have somebody that has a job, it's just, wasn't fun. I liked her a lot. I really did. She's a super friend of mine, But that's what happens. And but you fast forward like 15 years, a company that's there was a dating service in Dallas owned by the same guy who initially got me started. I wasn't working for him anymore, but he asked me to come down and help his room because the phone room was a mess. I said, yeah, I'll come down and help you out for a week. And I was just going to help him out, straighten his phone room out because it was a problem. So I get down there, and who's the sales manager? There's Lonnie. I hadn't seen Lonnie since I hadn't spoken to Lonnie since the day I fired her. Because she went on and did her own thing, So we went out for drinks, and we're sitting around. She's looking at me. We're at the table, and she's looking at me like she's furious at me. I couldn't tell why. I have no idea. I said, what's the problem? And she says, you don't remember. I said, remember what? She goes, you fired me. I said, what are you talking about? She was so mad that I fired her. She had hung on to that for like 15 years. I'm like, I'm sorry. What did you want me to do? I remember. I'm like, we talked about it. Talked it through. I'm like, it was Mother's Day. What did you want me to do? It falls on me. If it's going to be me or you. I'm not going to lose my job over this. I'm sorry. But she held on to that for 15 years. Like she was just waiting to talk to me about that. It's crazy. My jet lag is jet lagged, Mr. Wolf. It really is. Let's see here. Tom Broom, good to see you, bro. Hope my stomach is doing better by Friday. I might do the 6 hot ball challenge. And the hell tart cramps gave me heat shy. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mr. Wolf. I saw you on the floor and you looked, it was devastating. I have some 6 hot balls right there. I'm going to burn the guys on the crew to this. You know, every single time they're like, oh, we better wait till the last one. There's no excuses. This is the last shoot. So I'm burning everybody. Scotty is the one I'm looking forward to the most of burning. By the way, this is really important. I may get a call from one of the producers. More than likely, I'm going to. If they call, I'm going to have to end this stream like too sweet. So if that happens, please understand. Charles McClellan, good to see you. Andrew McLaren, good to see you. My trip is going well. Thank you for asking. I am now in Des Moines, Iowa. It should be even better with an extra 2 months. Yes, it should be, Tom. Am I okay, man? Yeah, very good. Thank you for asking. Big Shree, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Drew B, thanks for being here, dude. Just in case, love the name. Van Rowe, honey, I ate a Tabasco today and got whiskey chest. My stomach is angry with me. That'll happen, for sure. She did. It may have been longer than 50 years. She was, you know who she looks like? Lonnie looks like Mariah Carey. She really looks like Mariah Carey. So, just a sweet girl, you know. I felt terrible about fire. Like, in the moment, it was a horrible thing. It was a Saturday. I remember it. I didn't want to fire her. It was awful. That's kind of how it worked. It was a bummer. December, nice, guys. Hello, Johnny. Glad you're well. How is the ice cream? Did I sleep? You know what's really funny? I didn't sleep well at all, but I had that melatonin feel like I had taken too many melatonin. So it definitely worked. I just didn't. I think in the right set of circumstances, not traveling, it would have worked really well. But I had so much on my mind and a lot of stuff going on that, although it did make me sleepy, it didn't really do the job for sleep. Jimmy Pickles in the house, people. Story time with Uncle Bill. Thank you for being here, for real. Having fun. I'm having a ball out here. It's the truth. Keith Lego. Man, oh man, you're here early. What's the deal? I got a tube of 6 hot balls, but your autograph. And so I'm not going to open it. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Open it. Stick it on the shelf afterwards. You know what? Open it and go buy a bag of regular cheese balls. Shove 6 in there, cap it again, and stick it on the shelf. Who will be the wiser? Van Rowe, honey, it's amazing how long people can hold on to things. We all do, but I think people need to realize that yesterday is the past. Don't let it. You know, it's really funny. It's so true. Like, look at the way a dog lives. You know, dogs don't really remember. They have no concept of tomorrow, period. Say to the dog, you know, if you say to the dog, we're going to go to the park tomorrow, they just hear park and now. Tomorrow doesn't mean a thing. And they don't remember yesterday. You know, they remember isolated things like the mailman coming to the door every day, but they don't remember events from the day before. So dogs live in the moment. You know, dog, who's a good boy? And the dog's freaking out. They don't need a whole lot of, you know, they don't need a lot of buildup. That's how dogs are. We should be like that, you know. You know, yesterday doesn't matter. If you spend your time looking at yesterday, all you're doing is you're still inviting past problems into the moment, the current moment, which is a stupid thing to do. And if you're thinking about the future, you're worried about potential problems. You're fabricating. You're making up potential problems, worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. So live in the moment. Jeremy Bell, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Dizzy Dragon, how cool. Thank you for being here. Honestly, boy, look at this. Going really fast. I'm behind with the chat's going too fast. Costa, I may be making hot sauce for the pizza restaurant I work in. Wow. What level of heat would be preferable? You have to remember, Costa, that with mainstream, they're not broken like most of the people in the chat and me. So you want to do it mild. You don't want to hurt people. So, you know, 4 or 5 on a, I don't know, you know, it's kind of funny. I worked with a company over the weekend, a big, giant Fortune 500 company that were talking about spice. And I said, what's the spice that your people look for? And they said, the people that walk in our store want a 7. So even if it's a 7 on a non-chili head scale, you know, it's very, very low for a chili head, but you can always add more heat. You just can't take it away, so just be careful. Emmanuel, good to see you. Two peppers. Walk into a bar, Tim says, and the bartender asks, what are they having? First pepper asked for beer. Second pepper told the bartender, give him a Jack and Coke. And don't be stingy. Boom, boom. Hello, Uncle Bill, says Mr. Charlie Mullins. How's Mom doing, man? Hope she's doing good. M. Hunt, love you, dude, for real. Not a joke. You're a rock star. Bartender asks, what's his issue? The pepper one says, he's just spicy. I can work with that. Mr. Wolf, try some habaneros in your salad sometime. It's great. Not much, though, if Tabasco hurts you. Tobacco hurts you. I think you meant Tabasco. Good to see you, too, Jeremy. Thanks for being here, man. Militant Vegan, when does pepper season start? I'm lusting fresh soup rods. Boy, you and me both. It really depends, Tom Broom, down in Florida. Tell us when pepper season starts. When can we expect pods? People in the South are going to have them first. And then it just kind of, the floodgates open up and peppers are everywhere. It's just the most exciting thing. But I'm missing them too, for real. Outbacker, good to see you. Thanks for stopping to see us. Andrew McLaren says, you are the most fun person ever, and I love you, man. You should have, I'm not, but thank you for saying that. You should catch me when I'm not. Right? I'm never going to turn the camera on and do a live stream when I'm off my rocker. So you guys only see me when my oars are both in the water. But thank you for saying that. Joe Moore, good to see you. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to try to go to bed at, what time is it now? It's 8 o'clock. So it's I don't know what time I'm supposed to be in. I'm going to try to go to bed at a decent hour tonight because tomorrow I've got an important set I got to go do. And then one more on Wednesday and then done. Travis W. Have I ever experienced anything paranormal? I have not. I have friends who have, but I have not, actually. M. Hunt, good night, dude. Thank you for being here, man. For real. Have a good night. You know what? I've had some very close friends who've had interesting experience with paranormal. I have a very close friend who I love dearly, desperately, saw a UFO, and he was a young boy. He's my age. But it happened when he was a young boy, and when it happened, he said it was strange. He saw it. He saw it, and he could see it, but all of his friends that were with him were like in slow motion while he was looking at it. He said it was the strangest thing, and this is not a guy who lies. It's not a guy who lies, so yeah. But it just hasn't happened to me. Am I staying at a DoubleTree? Am I staying at a DoubleTree? Yeah, I am. Yeah. How'd you know that? Good eye. This is a DoubleTree. Sure is. The Bearded Haggis. Love that name. I don't know what it is about that name, but it makes me feel good saying it. Kind of like Holy Monkey Farms. I feel good saying that too. Barella. Chili Head, Johnny, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here, Barella. Thank everybody that has a bus pass. There are people that have it into their second month. You guys, I appreciate that more than you guys have any idea. And I promise you I'm going to make, I wonder what I should... See, I have some downtime tomorrow. Maybe I'll film another. We'll do 2 couch times this week. Maybe. We'll see. Love the beard. Ricky J. Adventures. Thank you. Richie, excuse me. Boy, the beard's getting old, man. I'm tired. I feel like the dude from Hall & Oates with the mustache. It's like, it is what it is. I remember when I was in the Netflix special, they said, I signed the contract. Got it back to them. They said, called me on the phone, said, don't shave the mustache, the goatee. They did. They said that. So I'm kind of stuck with it for a while, it would appear. Van Rowe, I overwintered my pepper plants in my living room. Bless you. Living in upstate New York, that's the easiest way to get good harvest this year. God bless my wife for letting me. My living room's kind of filled with plants. Boy, you know what? That's playing out in homes all over the place. How many homes do you think the woman's bringing plants in, saying, "Listen, I know it's a drag, but honestly, it'll be warm up soon. Spring's coming." It's the men. It's us. It is what it is. It's us. I think it's us. Scott Sonnet Darren says, "Did you know that John Travolta grows peppers? He's got chilies. They're multiplying." I walked right into that one. Here I was thinking, man, I might have something good to say finally about John Travolta. The lamp gave up where you're at. There you go, Mr. Aaron. The lamp did it. There you have it. Telltale signs. That was good though, Darren. Craig Pedersen, good to see you, man. What's up with Big Al? I don't see him in the videos anymore. Big Al is a businessman. Big Al is an owner-operator and drives a big 18-wheeler. And he's the happiest, since I've known him, he's the happiest he's ever been. This is a job that is so suited for him. So, but we'll be, I was supposed to be with him last weekend, but we weren't able to do it. So we'll be doing more videos together. I love him. He's a dear, dear friend. And there'll never be a day where he's not a dear, dear friend. Tim, wonder if Travolta will call them staying alive peppers. Chaos. I'm the one that does it. That works. Ernie Eastman, good to see you, man. The life of Dennis Brace. Hope Iowa's been great. It's been wonderful to me so far. I've never had a state be bad to me, though, that's not true. It was me being bad to the state, and the state was just reacting in kind. If we're going to be truthful about it. Stephen O'Neill, I left mine outside for overwintering, but started another 74 plants just a few weeks ago. Northern Vermont, close to the border than ever. Stephen O'Neill, I used to live up in Vermont, went to school in Burlington. Sure did. Spent a lot of time in Vermont. In fact, if you go to the right circles, I promise you they're probably still talking about me, or my brother. I am in Des Moines. I'm in Des Moines, Iowa. I'm the only one who eats hot peppers in my home, but my husband tolerates me. Boy, it's a good thing, Cali Chaos. Better tolerate you. So, I was wrong. Here we have, remember I said it's usually the men. Here we got Cali Chaos, who's the chili, and the husband's not. You rock. Thank you for sharing that. Jared Clement, thank you for being here. Darren Farmer, love the show, Johnny. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. My wife gave me the side eye about my plants all the time. Side eye. Stink eye. You know what happens. Kansas man, are you in a hotel? I am indeed. I'm in a hotel in the morning. I don't even know when my shoot is. That's why I'm expecting a call any minute. But we have a shoot in the morning, and it is what it is. Kind of looking forward to it. Hi, Burning Ernie. Good to see you. I went to Burlington. There you go. I haven't been to Burlington. It's probably been 10 years. It's changed a lot. The Outbacker, I live in Missouri, mid-Missouri, so I'm right below you. Yes, you are. Did I bring anything spicy with me? Yeah, you know what I did? I brought all of these to burn the crew with. We've got some, this is 13 million there. Whoops, this one here is 13 million. It's on the top. So I brought these. These are all from Tom. Although I'll be honest with you, 2 of them are just absolutely empty. But I also brought this. And I have a Tube of Terror 2.0 and 6 hot balls. When I tell you that when Wednesday's done, it will have been 50 days to film this entire project. I've been on 38 of the 50 days. And in everyone, there's a few people I burned. I burned Scott a little bit in Louisiana. A few guys, yeah, actually a few of the guys in Louisiana did. But for the most part, everybody's been saying, oh, wait till the end, we'll do it. Well, this is it. I'll take a no for an answer. So I'm going to be burning them. Derek Simmons, hello, trying to grow some peppers this season. Got some seeds from Jimmy Pickles. Well done. Good job with that. Good luck with it. Keep us up to date on the grow. Do you believe you'll get a pepper much hotter than a Privatale? If not, does that bum you out? We will get a pepper hotter than the Privatale. I don't think we'll ever get a pepper to 3 million because I've had pepper experts tell me that, and they're smarter than I am. People I trust. Doesn't mean it won't happen. Mm. Mm. Lemon. That's what the gushes are from Militant Vegan. Fill them with tank. Dale, thank you for being here. Another live. It's easier to do lives when I'm on the road because sometimes the internet in the hotel is wonky and a 15-minute video takes 3 hours to upload, so it's easier just to do a live stream. Ethan E-Dog Wenger, Johnny, have you ever eaten an Italian long hot pepper? Italian long hot. I'm not sure. I'll have to go check. I've eaten a lot since the channel started, so I'm not really sure. It's kind of neat that I've been around long enough that I can't remember all the stuff I've done. So, Brendan McKay, hitting the skins with those crazy peppers, brother. Thanks for kicking it with us each week. Young man, straight up, great content. Young man. Jeez Louise, I don't get that too often. Thank you. Great content as always. Much love from each of us that follow and watch. Peace. Thank you. Wendy Law. Or Wendy Love, excuse me. Wendy Love, what a great last name. Wendy Love, thank you for being here. Aaron Giorno, thanks for being here, man. Down Under. Life of Dennis Brace, I admire the consistency you have brought. Thank you. You know, I'm proud of that. I've worked hard as far as content creators can work, you know. You know how many videos we're up to right now? I think we're up to 4,000. Let me see. Holy moly, you hear that? That was interesting, wasn't it? Huh. 4,425 videos. So closing in on 4,500 videos. It's kind of crazy. You know, if a psychologist, they'd say, there's something wrong with that guy. It's, you know, he's a little off the rocker. Cass Melody, be better. Did you say you were in Iowa? I am in Iowa. I am. Des Moines until coming back Thursday. Keith, I still want to see a Primitalia Hot Honey Tube of Terror Peanut Gusher Challenge. Well, that sounds yummy. A whole lot of good stuff in that challenge. I can do that for you, I think. Ben Rowe, good night. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you stopping by again. I appreciate you and what you add to the stream. The Italian Long Hot is the best pepper in the world. Perfect balance of heat and flavor. They're very popular in Philly and South Jersey. I'll take your word for it. I'd like to try one. Richie J. Adventures, whoop. Yeah, I just like trying new peppers. You know? Oh, no way. You got to be joking me. The mighty mustache. Dude, I miss you. You know, I had a lot of fun with you. It was great being on the set with you. You're a great guy. I had so much fun with Bobby, the mighty mustache. If you guys knew, seriously, if anybody on the set had any clue how much fun he and I were having, I'm not sure they would have allowed it. Cass Melody Be Better was born here. Very cool. I'm glad to hear that. Mighty mustache. Don't do that. I appreciate you. I just want to see you here, dude. Please, thank you for doing that, but don't do that again. Seriously, I'm not here for donations. I'm just here to hang out with you guys. But thank you, man. I love you, Bobby. You're a good guy. Miss Muffet. How is Miss Muffet doing? I got more video than Blockbuster. You know what? It's really fun. It's kind of a cool thing. If I were to drop, if the plane were to crash and I were to die, I mean, there's definitely a catalog of stuff there that people can keep watching. It's kind of a cool thing. Live on after I'm gone. Kind of cool. Yeah, man, Bobby, that was so much fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing this thing come out. It's going to be amazing. You sent me a mustache. You sure did, man. I got a mustache going. Not as good as yours, though. Bobby's got a great look, man. It's for real. Well, I appreciate you doing that, man. So we had, you know what happened with Bobby and I on the set? It was just funny. It was the last set in California. Was it the last one? It was the last day that you and I filmed in California. And I had to do about an hour, and then he had to do about an hour. And we were sitting outside. They had tables put up. I felt like we were totally duped. They set us up for failure, Bobby. But there was a table there, and me and the Mighty Mustache were sitting around talking. And we were just sitting talking. All of a sudden, from inside the place, we hear, "Hey, quiet, we're filming." I'm like, no. So we just sat there. We froze. We're like, I didn't know they were filming like right there. And the funny thing is, they weren't. You know where they were filming. It was all the way inside to the right, to the far right. It's just that those mics can pick up they can pick up anything. But man, that was so much fun. It was a good laugh, that's for sure. That was funny. The whole, you know what? We've had so much fun. I kind of imagine this. Like I think I was in one school play. I was in the senior class play. But there was sort of that similar feeling, like when the project was done and you take your bow. That's kind of like we worked kind of hard on this. Jacob, you have a cool last name, doesn't he though? Deathridge? What? Deathridge Peppers? It's like, I want to eat one of those. It sounds scary. I agree with that. He's got a great handle. Deathridge Peppers. You got to know when your name is Deathridge, you're just going to grow peppers. You're eventually going to start growing peppers. This is all there is to it. Plus, he grows gray peppers too. It's really important to know that. If you started a band, call it Deathridge. That would be a good name of a band. I want to start a chili band and call it Accidental Cross. I think it would be fun. It'd be great. It'd be great. I knew what you meant. All right, guys, I'm not going to stay too much longer. I don't think we're going to do a full hour. So we'll probably just hang for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up. It's a weird feeling, isn't it? Yeah, boy, it really is. The whole thing is weird. You know what's really funny? A lot of the conversation that me and the Mighty Mustache had, especially in California, was like, can you believe any of this is happening? Like, really? If I told you, I mean, you're in it, so you obviously know, but if you didn't know and I just told you that this was going to happen, you'd be like, yeah, whatever, dude. It's weird. It definitely is. Yeah, Jacob is the man. He grows some smoke, man. For real. So I'm telling you, I like the artwork so much better in this hotel than the last couple that I've been in. The artwork is amazing. All right, guys. What is my favorite movie? I think somebody asked me that in the last live stream. I don't really have a favorite. I have a whole bunch of favorite movies. But actually, you know what? My favorite, if I had to narrow it down to one movie, Casablanca. It's the gold standard. It's the greatest movie ever made. I love Casablanca. I've seen it probably 100 times. But there's a lot of other good ones I like. My last name is Lego. Wish I had some Lego block money, right? It's a great name, Keith Lego. You gotta be kidding me. And plus your avatar, your little symbol there, just fits you so well. It's ridiculous. Let go of my ego, Lego. That's great. The last name is always a conversation starter, right? I mean, I get it too, but Deathridge, you're just gonna get that. I mean, it's just. And if you're mad, I'm Jacob Deathridge. I'll be like, okay, settle down, dude. I don't know what you're mad at. I mean, it's imposing. No two ways about it. All great people on here. Love and peace to all. Mighty Mustache. Mighty Mustache has a very unique look. When this thing's over, he's going to have a hard time walking around in public. I predict. I'm just telling you. He really is. Catch that bus. Indeed. Drew, I hope everybody's having a great night. Have to turn in early. Have a great night. Thank you for chilling with us a little bit. I appreciate it more than you know, man. That's a cool last name too. Didn't have a girl. You could pick up chicks, tell them that you own a Lego company, right? Maverick, here's Johnny logo for sauce with the face bursting through fiery door. What's your favorite pepper snack? Peppers. Honest to God, if I just had a choice, I'd just like to snack on peppers. I'm not much of a snack guy. Can I tell you a little bit of an admission? I would say that 90% of the snacks you've ever seen me review on the channel, I take 2 or 3 bites, I'm done. I give it to Johnny Jr. Since he's gone, I don't eat them. I don't like snacks that much. I really don't. I got to be in the mood to really want to eat snacks, you know. Canadian Crave reviews. You kidding me? We've been doing a review of the new Hertberry sauce. Absolutely. I love Drew Jacobson a lot. He and I go way back. In fact, I don't know if you guys ever heard this. He used to be with Drew's Chili Company before he did Hertberry Farms. And when I started my channel, he approached me and he said, I like you. You got a great channel. I like the way you do things. And what he did at the time, he would roll out a new sauce every month, one off, 300 bottles, and that was it. And it was gone, it's gone. At the end of the year, he would revisit the ones that were the most popular. But what he would do is he would send me and one other reviewer a bottle of the sauce before it was made public. And I would do the review, and the next day he made it public. And we did that for like a year and a half. So I really do like Drew a lot. It's a great sauce company. CDL type, how cool. I've been lurking in the back of the bus. You hear everything's going well. See you later. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for lurking, CDL type. Appreciate it. Wendy Love, this is legit the only channel that had 0 haters. Ha! Oh, Wendy. True testament to you and your bus riders. We have some amazing riders on the bus, but I got my haters. You have no idea. I had people that wish me dead. You should see that. Yeah, I mean, for real. But it doesn't bother me. It's not really me. It's them. It doesn't bother me a bit. I feel bad for them. But thank you for saying that. This is a great crew. And you know what? If you put it against the backdrop of what the internet essentially is, something special is happening here. No two ways about it. Jeff Steinseik. No way, Casablanca. Jaws is the best of the best. Timeless classic. Jaws is great. Fact. But Casablanca, man. Good night, Johnny, says River again on a school night. Guys, have a great night. Thank you for stopping in. Make it a great day tomorrow. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic. You got to be kidding me. What a great name that is. Aloha, everybody. I'm guessing. Oh, no, ahoy. I'm sorry. It's not aloha. I was going to say you were in Hawaii, but not with ahoy. I want to do a rock band with you, Andrew McLaren. That would be fun. Squirrel Saber. Craig Pedersen. Good night, Johnny. I hope you have at least 5 hours sleep tonight. I hope I do too. You know what I did? Let me show you what I got. Gummies. Not the weird kind. These are ZzzQuil gummies. And they've got chamomile, melatonin, and lavender. So I'm going to eat these babies like good and plenty, starting in about an hour. And hopefully I can log 5 hours of sleep. That would be great. No trolls allowed. It happens, though, you know. If you aren't attracting trolls, you're doing something wrong, you know. Love is more powerful than hate, my friends. That's a fact. That's what the world needs, you know. The world needs a lot more love. I don't believe it. It's the truth, Wendy, honestly. I'm not everybody's flavor. I get that. It's okay. You know, I watch some people, sometimes I'm like, ugh, I can't watch that person. So I get it. I'm not everybody's flavor. So I don't need to be everybody's flavor, you know. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic, I really appreciate the catalog of spicy food you do. As soon as I see a product, I search your channel, and what do you know? It's right there. That was kind of the goal, is to be the one-stop source. If you're thinking about buying something, check with me first. Can I tell you something really neat? I've never had, have I had this? No, I really haven't. I've never had anybody in the time I've been doing this eat a product and say, it wasn't what you said it was going to be. Not once. That's not true. Once. Do you want to hear one? It was such a bizarre thing. I don't even know if it was somebody trolling me or not. Somebody said they got the surströmming. They said, that's not good. You know, like I was somehow saying, you know, go get some surströmming. You're going to love it. You know, but they were upset with me because they said they tried it. They didn't like it. I'm like, you know, where did you get in the video of me doing any of my surströmming videos? Did you ever see, go out and get some of this? It's pretty rough, you know. The Bus is the greatest band of humans. Boy, it's a bunch of good people. You know that? It's really, you know the way I kind of view it? You know how, like, and this is weird. You know, like with Queen, you hear, we are the champions, and then we will rock you. You don't hear one without the other. Those two songs are always played together on the radio, right? I kind of see the Bus and the Boat are kind of like sister channels. Brother channels? Yeah, brother channels. That sounds weird. You know what I mean? Because even though the vibe on this bus is very similar to the vibe on the boat, on my brother's channel, The Lifeboat. So I kind of see them as like, they're very, very different channels, but there's a very similar vibe, and there's an awful lot of sober people here, and so there's kind of a thing there. So that's kind of a cool thing. That Hell Tart was rough. I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to try. I think I might do 2 of them. We'll see. Matt, I appreciate you reading all the comments. And this channel is the way everyone respects everyone. Tim, thank you so much. Everybody pretty much does. Every once in a while, we'll get somebody in the chat that is feeling some kind of way, but it happens. We all get like that sometimes. We did surströmming at work. One of the last in the military videos. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic. It is the nastiest. Ugh, brutal. It's a rough one. Jason Cerny, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I wouldn't, you know, Andrew, I'm not good enough guitarist to be in, I shouldn't say that. If it was only music I wrote, yeah, I could do a rock band. But it's a time thing. If I had all kinds of time, it'd be a great project to do. But right now I'm pulled in 100 different directions. The amphibious bus boat. I love that, Mighty Mustache. Brother Channels, yes, it's definitely a thing there. Yeah, I'm proud of him, man. He's doing something really important. I mean, we're eating peppers having fun, but what's happening over there, it's really important. Filet mignon and metronomes. Hey, everyone. Thank you for being here. Metronomes. Oh, cool. Do 3 hell tarts. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Boy, you got that right. I know they're coming out with a hell tart 2.0, so what I was thinking about doing the first and the second in the same video. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. Bearded Haggis, I found the boat from this chat. Great place for advice on coping with addiction. How about it? It really is. Very educational, man. Jason says, hey, bro, thanks for getting my last name right and for the shout. Of course, Jason, my pleasure. I'm glad you're here. Charles says, Mrs. Renfro's ghost pepper nacho cheese is a great find. Thank you, Johnny. That's great stuff. You know the other thing? Doug is a great guy. Doug Renfro from the Renfro family. He's running it now. He's a super guy. I really like him. He's a friend. You got this, Bearded Haggis. Yeah, you do. Yeah, we all do. We're all struggling. We're all in the same boat. And if it's happening to one of us, it's happening to all of us. You know what I mean? Alpha. Too much for being here. Planning to grow more super hots this year. Love to see you eat spicy food. It makes me challenge my tolerance. Very cool. I hope it makes people want to. I had somebody tell me. I should read it. I had somebody send me a message saying that their concern was that this thing I'm in, like people, the extreme part of eating chilies it turns people away from chilies and doesn't pull people in. I'm like, man, you aren't watching my channel. What are you talking about? There's a million people eating peppers that weren't eating peppers years ago. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I think it's helping. I think more people are eating peppers because of that. Angela Murphy, I was born in New York. I am a New Yorker. I'm a chef and a drummer, filet mignon, and metronomes. Jimmy Death. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Good to see you. You got to talk about your clone in Cali. Oh, yeah, that was really funny. Good idea, Bobby. I'm walking out. I'm walking out of the. I have a picture of it too. If you guys haven't seen my Instagram, you wouldn't have seen it. But there was this dude walking around in the lobby of the hotel in California, and I saw him the first time. He was we were having breakfast, and he's standing there at the breakfast bar, and bald, got the goatee out, but same physique that I've got, kind of the same build roughly. And outside, Pickles was outside, staying in the front, and I walk out, he looks at me and then looks over there and looks back at me again. And this is the guy right here. His name was Scott. Very nice guy. But you know what? I look like a lot of people. Here's me and Tad from Harvest 912. I look just like him, and I'm sporting his shirt today. Kind of interesting. I don't know if I showed you this. You guys want to see something? This is all the people that people claim I look like. This will give you a good laugh. Well, this is me and when I was young. The guy, this one here, that was me when I was a young guy. But check this out. That's De Niro, the year Taxi Driver came out. And that was me on this right here at the same time. So when that movie came out, everybody just constantly was giving me the De Niro thing. That's a guy named Corey Hart from the 80s. I got it constantly back in the 80s. You know that guy, Serge, from System of a Down. That's a UFC coach named Greg Jackson. I get it all. In an airport one night goes, are you Greg Jackson? I'm like, no. Pretty sure you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. You know that, John Malkovich. I got a great John Malkovich story. It's a dude from Law and Order. It's Leonard Susskind. He's a physicist, astrophysicist. And you know that guy. But I was in New York for the Hot Sauce Expo. Second year I went. I'm at the conveyor belt waiting for my luggage. And there's this older gentleman standing next to me. And he kind of gives me the stink eye. He's looking to the side. And he's looking at me a lot. And it was weird because I can tell when people recognize me because they look at me funny. And this guy was looking at me like he recognized me, but it wasn't like a Johnny Scoville recognized me. Something weird about it. And he kind of inches his way over. And he starts moving closer to me. So he gets to the point where he's standing right next to me. He leans up my way and he goes, "Are you wearing the goatee for a movie role?" I said, "Huh? Excuse me?" He goes, "Are you wearing the goatee for a movie role?" He goes, "You're John Malkovich, right?" I said, "No, John Scoville." I shook his hand. It was hilarious. He thought I was John Malkovich. Like, he really thought I was John Malkovich. It was funny. Going to be strange when Johnny moves to Australia and picks up the accent. You know what? Listen, I can't. I don't change my accents. I used to have more of a New York accent, and because I was a phone jockey, you really don't. If you have a New York accent, not going to help you on the phone. So I tried to lose as much as I could. Love your channel so much, and I love hot peppers. Thank you, Andrew. I'm glad to hear that. You have a bunch of doppelgangers. I really do, man. You know, here's the thing. Everybody does. You want to find out who your doppelgangers are? Start a YouTube channel. People will come out of the woodwork and tell you who you look like. It's true. Dion Russell, horseradish was my gateway as a child. I love horseradish. There's certain things I can't. If I don't have horseradish, I'm not eating it. Like a roast beef sub without horseradish. What are we doing? What are we talking about? I love horseradish. Go to Pepper Palace. I'm not a big fan of that shop, but they have something called nasal napalm, the world's hottest horseradish. It really wants to suck all the oxygen out of your lungs. So when you try to eat it, it's like just sucks all the air out of your lungs and you cough. It's amazing, actually. Gonna have to get Johnny the Paul Hogan kit. Lose to Australia, Mr. Ray says. Oh, look at that, Avion Gamer. Liddy, good to see you, Avion. RC here. Still traveling. I got home and was home for 30 hours and did it again. So, yeah. You know what the funny thing is? When I was in L.A., they're like, "Johnny, you want to just go to, Des Moines, straight from L.A.?" And it would have been, the problem with that is it would have been an extra 2 days in California just sitting around in a hotel doing nothing. So it just kind of drove me crazy. So I decided to come home. In retrospect, I probably should have just come here. If I did it over, I would have just come here. Could have done my laundry here in the hotel, Jealous of my beard. Don't be jealous. It's a pain in the neck to have, trust me. But thank you for saying that, Avion. Still here, just doing something. Richie, thanks for being here, man. No doubt, and a Crocodile Dundee hat. That's not a knife. You know, it's really funny. There's a lot of misnomers. I mean, he's a legend in Australia. He really is. But have you ever heard, like, Foster's? It's Australian for beer. You ever see that commercial? You know, nobody in Australia drinks Foster's other than Americans visiting Australia thinking that you're going to be Australian. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's true. Nobody. And you know what? I got there. I wanted to try kangaroo. And I ate kangaroo when I was there. Very few people eat kangaroo, apparently, in Australia. Although Bree likes kangaroo. You should travel on a heat bus, Dave says. Good to see you, Dave Pothier. Wendy Love, good night. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Boy, I said we were going to stop a few minutes ago. I think we should just go till 9? 9? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here, actually. It felt like an alien planet. LA felt like an alien planet. Boy, it was weird, wasn't it? I've been in LA a bunch of times. It had been a long time since I'd been in LA, and it's LA, man. LA is LA. RC here, can you change your channel settings? I would like to see your most popular videos, but in the end, it's up to you. Can I change my channel settings? You can see my most popular videos. People do every day. So I think it depends on how you look for them. But there's a way to look for the most viewed, and there's a way to sort that out in searching for it, I think. I'm not sure if that's up on me on my end, though. Alpha, speaking of horseradish, a good Chinese mustard will really give you nasal burn. Boy, doesn't it? I remember as a kid loving that. The first time that happened, it's like your face becomes alive. You're a little kid, you're like, whoa, what's that? I love that. I'm glad you like those pictures, Andrew. Thank you, man. Aussie has them nasty funnel web spiders. Boy, they have something weird. You know what? Let me tell you the weird stuff Aussie has, man. Yesterday, Bree was mowing the grass, or the place, and she got stung by two mud wasps. All right. She was sick all night. She couldn't sleep. She was like hot sweats, and that was the poisons working through her system. It was like everything in Australia wants you dead. It's just the way it is, man. Like 6 of the most poisonous snakes on the planet all reside there. Have you guys ever heard of the bullet ant? It's called a bullet ant, and they're in. Is it bullet ant? I'm not sure. There's an ant in Tasmania. Hang on a second. You guys can help me. There's a scary ant in Tasmania. Scary ant in Tasmania. I think it's a bullet ant. Is it called a bullet ant? I spelled that wrong. Hang on a second, guys. I'm sorry I'm doing this, but I want to make sure I get it right. I'm pretty sure it's a bullet ant. Is it bullets? No, jack jumper ant. I got it wrong. The jack jumper ant. It's responsible for more deaths per year than shark attacks, snake attacks, all put together. And it's an ant. It's terrifying. And the funnel webs, they're super aggressive. They don't like it. You know, most spiders are just going to chill. They don't want you near them. If you come near them, they're going to run away. They'll charge you, for real. Wicked spooky animal. There's a popular settings on the homepage. Thank you, Filet. No Keith. They have a nasty Keep Mr. Wolf in the U.S. I had a pretty good run-in with a what was it? Huntsman, big nasty huntsman spider. Rob Dunn almost gave me a heart attack. It was horrifying. Johnny, those peppercorns though, right? Oh man, listen to this, man. So me and Mighty Mustache are chilling out in the van. We're either going to a shoot or coming back from one. I don't know what it was, but they had Troy had these. You guys know Szechuan peppercorns, right? They make your tongue feel like it. Some people think it's numb. It makes your tongue feel like it's vibrating. Next time you have a peppercorn, think. It doesn't really numb your tongue as much as it makes it feel like wherever it's touching your tongue, like your tongue is literally vibrating. Well, Troy has this new peppercorn. I don't remember the name. Do you remember the name of it, dude? I don't know the name. But I'll tell you what, this is like a Szechuan peppercorn times 50. It is just unbelievable. It almost made me, do you remember it made me cough in the van? I mean, it's unbelievable. And we're just like chewing on it. It's like for 5 minutes, I couldn't even talk. It was crazy. Mr. Ray Foster's, it's piss for beer. Outback. Yeah, the Outback. Oh my gosh, this Outback. It's comical, really. Oh, it's funny. I saw the LA Beast bullet ant video. Yeah, we put his hands in the gloves. It's pretty crazy. That was a great video. See, LA Beast, man, what a rock star he is. Aussie has all the poisonous things on Earth. Spiders, snakes, jellyfish, octopus. They got it all. I remember the first time I went to the beach. I went to the ocean in Bondi Beach. There's a sign on the beach that said, remember, every time you enter the water, you become part of the food chain. You think that one over. You kind of stand on the beach reading that sign a couple times before you go in the water. There's stuff there that can, like, there are certain, like a box jellyfish. If it rubs against you, you're typically dead before you get to the sand. It's bad. I'm arachnophobic. I have only 2 fears: spiders and becoming paralyzed. Australia has a spider season, so I'm good here in the States. You know, I have 2 fears. I have a phobia about being chased. I really have a problem with that. And I have a phobia about being lost. I come unhinged when I'm lost. It's a horrible thing. Yeah, I forgot the name. He thought I was going to die. Did you remember me coughing? It's like I like the hottest peppers in the world. And one teeny peppercorn had me gagging in the back of the van. That was funny, actually. I like that numb sensation too. In the Umami Crisp, a new product that Blazing Foods has, there's Szechuan peppercorns in there, and I think it makes the recipe. I guess you could always knock. You got mail. Yeah, Tim. Craig McDonald, King of Ring Sting. You're awesome, Johnny. Thank you, Craig. All right, we're going to wrap it up in just a moment. We're honing in on the 9 o'clock hour. Miss you guys. Best of luck. Hope you have a great time. Thank you, Mighty Mustache. We miss you too. It's really funny. Troy said that. He's like, man, I miss Bobby. We had a great time. But you know the funny thing is, we really, you know what really would be cool? If when this thing launches, we could all get together and watch it together. It's 10 episodes, and I'm telling you this, when they launch it, they're not going to do one on 1 week and one the week after. They're dropping all 10 episodes in one so people can binge watch it. And I'm going to, like 40 minutes each, I'm going to watch, I'm going to binge watch that thing. Szechuan peppercorns make my tongue feel cold, Mr. Ray Ray. I get it, for sure. Would you ever review other people's videos of them? Would I review other people's videos of them eating hot dogs? Do you mean kind of do like kind of just like talk about the video, a reaction video of somebody else's videos? I don't know. I don't know. I thought about doing reaction videos like that, but I don't know. I'm kind of a one-trick pony. I don't know. Maybe one day. We have tons of black widows here in Arkansas. Black widows are no joke. They have a sister, a similar aunt in Australia that's very similar to black widows. Darren, have a great day, dude. Make it a great day. Thank you for being here. It is going to be bananas, Mighty Mustache. Can't wait to see our reaction. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Corky, Fernando, love you, Johnny. Sorry I missed this. I have to watch it on rerun. Have a great night. Thank you so much. We still have like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to stop right on the hour. God like 1,000. The hot peanuts that I bought put my friend in the hospital. It was awesome. Spoken only like a true friend could. React to LA Beast. Yeah, LA Beast. You know what? I could do reaction videos of LA Beast. That could be fun. Just LA Beast reaction videos. The stuff he did when he did the Tube of Terror, and that was really, really funny. Really funny. I was talking about knocking on the trapdoor spider cover and say, I got you. You have mail. Yeah, you know what though? Those trapdoor spiders are scary. Everybody's seen them. I can almost see one coming. If I see an ant, I'm looking for the trap because it's scary, man. Comes out of nowhere and pulls it down. That's horrifying, man. That's like the stuff of nightmares. Listen, man, they're mindless killing machines. If you're like an insect, can you imagine the horror of an animal like that? Oh. Even worse, how about praying mantises? If those things were the size of like a dog, they'd be eating cows. That's a scary, scary animal. I saw a video of a praying mantis snag a hummingbird by a feeder. I'm not making that up. A hummingbird, a bird. Grabbed it. Shoot it up. I wonder if Szechuan peppercorns would offset the heat from peppers. I don't know. I think people are under the impression it will because people think it numbs their tongue, but it really doesn't numb your tongue as much as it makes your tongue feel like it's vibrating. We've had products. We like the Umami Crisp is a spicy. We have a 7-pot version. And it has Szechuan peppercorns. And I don't think the Szechuan peppercorns lower the heat at all. But that could be just me. Again, I'm broken. Good night, Keith. Glad you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. The Mighty Mustache. Have a good night, Johnny. I hope happy. Actually, me too, man. I love you as well. Have a great night. Enjoy your family. Mindless killing machines. They are, man. Think about it. They don't. It's scary. Right. The only thing I found that lessens the heat from chilies is warm egg yolks. You know what? I haven't found anything that lessens the heat because I'm not really looking to do that. I get bummed out when it stops. Sometimes I get bummed out when the endorphin rush hits. It's kind of a catch-22. I'm excited that I'm going to get an endorphin rush, but the pain's gone. It's sort of a drag. Mr. Wolf, good night. Bus, let's be a light to someone's dark day tomorrow. Hold the door for someone. Pay for someone's McDonald's if you have the means, or just tell someone you love them. Right? Can't we do that? How much does it take? It's so little. Bizzle636, thanks for being here. Jason Cerny, till next time, Mr. Scoble, thank you. I am the Noise Opera. Love you, man. Thanks for being here. Tim, you're a rock star. Night to all the ones going to bed. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, guys. All right, I said we go till 9. It is exactly 9. I love you guys. You guys want to do one? Usually I'm only doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but since I'm here and uploading videos because of the internet's tough, you guys want to do a live stream tomorrow night? Same bat time, same bat channel? Let me know. If you want to, I will. Pure sugar for the noobs. Good luck out there, friends. Thank you, Mighty Mustache. Big J. What spice goes best with chili? Fresh peppers go so good with chili, I think. I tried washing my face in hot sauce. It was a little too pepper-eye for me. Nice. You're a rock star, Darren. I love you, man. Charles, love you too. I love all of you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. We're going to wrap it up right now. I'm Johnny Scoville. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Because Mr. Wolf said, let's do it. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this, ha!